Can debt collectors see your bank balance? If you're struggling with debt and asking this question, then you're not alone, as it's a pretty common query. The very short answer is no, but as with so many things to do with finances, it's a little more complex than that. So join me as we unpack this one. Just to be clear, I don't give financial or legal advice, I'm just making sure that you have access to the information that you need to make informed decisions. To understand this, we briefly need to cover how debt collectors usually operate. The debt collector may work on behalf of a creditor, such as a loan provider, or they may own the debt themselves. In either situation, they first send you a letter asking you to pay. These letters are often threatening, but if you're in any doubt about the debt, then you can request proof that you owe the debt before paying. You should never pay unless you are certain that the debt is yours, as without them providing proof, you don't have to pay. If you fail to pay the debt or refuse to pay, the debt collector can then go to court and get a CCJ that forces you to pay. At this stage, there's not much you can do but agree to make some type of repayments that will eventually clear the debt. If you do get a CCJ and you still don't pay, then this could ultimately result in bailiffs coming to your home to take your valuable items or even your car. There's a big difference between having a debt collector chasing you and having bailiffs coming to your home to take your belongings. I can't urge you enough that now is the time to take action on your debt while there's still options available to you. Bailiffs don't work for free. A creditor will have to pay for their services. They won't want to do so if there's no chance of actually getting any money from you. So first, they will often apply for an order to obtain information, especially if the debt is quite large. An order to obtain is when the debt collector makes you go back to court and face a judge. You will have to provide documents and information to the judge to show your circumstances, all completed under an oath of truth. Within the hearing, debt collector may request that the judge is provided with evidence of your financial circumstances. In a way, a debt collector can use the process to find out how much money you have. But can debt collectors really see your bank account in the UK? Not really, because they don't actually have access to the account. Some debtors may think they can get around this whole situation by just not going to court. After all, if you don't attend the order to obtain, then you won't be providing any information. But that's a really bad idea. In some cases, if you fail to attend the hearing for the order to obtain, you can be arrested, and the courts will get the information they wanted anyway. If you genuinely can't attend a set date or time, then you can ask the debt collector to have the court date changed. Most respectable companies will do this for you to ensure that they get the information they need. If the debt collector is refusing to cooperate and change the court date or time, you can make a request directly to the courts to get it changed. You can and should use the order to obtain hearing to show if you genuinely cannot pay the debt. To do this, you must come prepared. It's best to bring details of your income, expenditure, financial support you receive from family, and any disposable income to pay the debt. It could be the perfect time to show you really can't pay the debt and states that no further court action should be taken against you by the debt collector. Of course, it's always far better to deal with your finances before things escalate to court. If you're struggling with debt, then there are options available here in the UK. Some are free to use and others include fees, and each will have their own pros and cons. If you want to learn more about the solutions available, then we've created a really great form that you might be interested in checking out. Click the link in the description to get started and answer a few multiple choice questions, like the total amount of your debt, how many people you owe, your living situation, and we'll connect you with one of our trusted partners so that you can find out more and start taking steps towards improving your financial situation.